Welcome. RSC gonna log into Roll20.
Yep.
Hey, we're all here. Ty, you there?
Must have stepped away for a second.
Yeah. Right. Well, I missed y'all. It's been, what, 3 weeks?
Feels like forever.
Yeah.
Like forever.
Yeah, okay. That explains why I don't remember anything that's going on. Well, it's only been 2 weeks. Why am I not remember what's happened?
Well, it's 2 weeks of not playing, so we played 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Freaking Super Bowl sucked. If I knew what it was gonna be like, I would have skipped.
I really like the Weeknd's performance though, but
Yeah.
I didn't watch the Super Bowl itself. I waited for halftime.
People were very love-hate on the halftime show.
I know there's a lot of memes, but and I like the memes too. But the only thing I didn't like is I felt like the audio was kind of weak, like the mic wasn't
I
very
know.
clear. But I bet being there was like a completely different story because it was a concert, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah.
interface they used was pretty weird.
I remember saying like,
I can barely hear you, dude.
and I was like, the audio. I'm like, come on, audio guy, this is a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is your mic working?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Great. Awesome. Okay. So I wanted to just kind of. I talked with everyone individually. Everyone seemed cool with it. I would like to do a retcon of the end of last session. Because there was a misunderstanding between me and AJ, and I wanted to make I didn't. He was saying a word that meant one thing, and then
yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I didn't. I was using a word wrong completely. I thought one word meant something else, but yeah, I blame me for that.
Right, and then. So I think there should have been a bit more of a check-in on my end too to make sure that we were, because it seemed like we weren't understanding each other, but then I don't know. Anyway, so if we could do start with the retcon, but also I was looking up different sort of other safety tools, and there's one called I think Play Scripts is what it's called. So like you just kind of you can basically what you do is you say like pause or fast forward or rewind, that kind of thing.
Okay.
just to kind of like, if we need to take, like, a pause can be like making sure everyone understands what's going on, or just, clarifying. And then, like if we come to a scene, you're like, okay, yeah, they, whatever, we can skip forward, let's just fast forward. Or if like, wait, I don't agree with what happened, or like kind of like a pause, you can do like a rewind. Like, okay, let's rewind back to this moment because I don't fully agree with what happened, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will do a
I
rewind.
don't foresee it being a thing, though. I mean, it's been perfect up until that one point, in my opinion.
Yeah, and the thing is that so this is I'm glad we're doing kind of a review because I was kind of getting triggered by what was happening, and then I didn't use the X card for myself. So
I actually forgot about it in the moment too. I was like completely forgot about that card.
Right. So and so did I, and I think that makes it a good time to review because no one should have to kind of go through that, including me. But yeah, so now I feel like I'm all over the place. But all right, so let me bring it back to Liam. No, that's not. Ignore that.
But I can't unsee it now.
Well, you're lucky I wasn't looking.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we're rewinding up to the point where. Okay, so Jeremy went in and talked with Liam for a little bit. He agreed to get the doll. He went outside. And then Dr. Lewis approaches Liam, and okay, so you're saying what you meant was that you're like kind of grabbing his like shirt collar.
Yeah, like disheveling his shirt a little bit, trying to intimidate. But I'm an old man, so it's kind of more comes across as comical than I guess. Or like, what are you gonna do? Like, I'm brittle and old, so.
Okay.
But we can skip past that if you want and just get to the meat of the.
Okay.
Mr. Jones and what's the other guy's name? Isaac? No, not Isaac.
Liam?
Liam.
Yeah.
Liam's encounter. Yeah.
So we can. Alright, why don't you narrate to me what you want to actually happen in this scene?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh,
Or
Yeah,
tell
you.
me what you were.
I basically want him to know that I don't trust him and I don't believe him. I still think he knows something about Ty's disappearance.
Okay.
And if I was a scarier man, he might even be intimidated by my actions. But, I'm just a kooky old man.
Okay. I think he's definitely uncomfortable with you doing that, like shaking him by his like shirt collar.
Yeah, after that I just kind of like walk away from the situation.
Okay.
Maybe as I pass, maybe Mr. Jones is walking in with the doll.
Okay.
And I'll just mention to him, he knows something, and I'll just kind of walk down the steps.
Are you staying in the house?
No, I'm like flustered because I didn't find her in the basement like I thought I would.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. And then so I can't remember exactly what information Liam gave.
He did
But
reveal to us that Ty is the doll.
Yes, he did say
Toward
that.
the end
So,
of the-
so when Jeremy brings the doll body back, I think he would, very gently, but say, like, kind of under his breath, say, like, "I'm sorry, Miss Ty," and then kind of lift the shirt to open up the belly compartment and double check that sigil to see, like, that there's no harm come to it. And then, like, he'll close the compartment back up and then, like, you know, make sure the doll is nice and clothed. So I guess the additional information he would say is that this has been Ty's body for months now, and he doesn't know where her body is, just that she said she was keeping it safe somewhere.
Is that where I come in? Or did you have more to say?
Well, you had... I guess you could... If you wanted to ask him to elaborate on that, he might be able to, but... that... I'm trying to think if he has any more info, really. He doesn't know where she is. He knows that there's nothing wrong with the doll, so, like, there shouldn't be a reason why she's not able to control the doll. As far as he knows, again, he doesn't really know anything about magic except for what she's told him, and she's only really told him about how to maintain this doll. So
Okay, it's weird. It's weird that he knows there's a connection. Like, if I were a doll maker,
mm-hmm.
and I only that was my career, for me to find out that someone has some sort of magical tie to a doll, why would they tell me that? All I care about is making the doll.
Why would he tell you what?
Why would a client tell me that they have a magical connection with a doll that they commissioned for me? What value is that to a doll maker? I guess, like, if he's gonna have some knowledge of, like, that there is a connection, I need to straighten it out in my head that there's some value in it for him to know that, or that he needs to know it, or that... I guess it could just be he cares about dolls. I don't know.
Okay, I'm confused. You're questioning why Ty might have told him these things?
And if she... Yes, and if she did, why he would care. Enough to remember it, I guess. Is that just a...
Would you like me to chime in, Dana?
Sure. So, what you gather is that they've been spending a lot of time together.
Love spell. I'll just get a... I have a feeling Liam's going to end up in a Aglafotis holding cell at some point.
Like, she has, like, you know, she's been injured several times, and part of her fixing her injuries is to fix the doll body, but also part of it is to like rejuvenate her magic. But it's not like they have a passing acquaintance. Like they've been spending time together. You gather from.
Okay. I'm not sure where to go with this. Currently, it seems Jeremy's goal is to find Ty,
Okay.
and the keeper only knows that. Not the keeper, the doll maker only knows that he has a doll in front of him and it's connected to someone he's seeing regularly.
No, this is Ty's body.
Yeah. Wait, what? Right,
This has been Ty's body for the past several months.
Okay. I guess I never pieced that together.
It's like that moment in the movie when like the room expands wide.
Yeah, starts on his face and zooms out.
She's been a doll the whole time. Or
Yeah.
some of it.
Well, I figured at least as far back as the drugging,
Mm,
but I didn't.
definitely past that.
I didn't suspect even further back.
Well, the drugging was not that, like yesterday?
I guess.
But yeah, so
I'm guessing after the hazmat suit incident, because why would she even, unless she was just keeping up the persona? Like, yeah, I need one too, totally. I'm not a doll or anything.
so Liam tells you that she told him she's keeping her real body safe somewhere. He doesn't know where. But like she has anytime you've seen her, she like this was Ty. Like
Refresh your memory of what happened when Ty turned back into a doll. Like what she was doing before that. I can't remember if she was like injured or something, or
she looked fatigued.
alright, fatigue, but nothing. Like no triggering injury or anything. She's just fatigued randomly.
Yeah.
Wasn't it
Okay.
after combat sequence?
Yeah,
She,
but not like immediately.
Okay, it was a little bit after
It
that.
was far enough apart to make us think that it's not related to the actual combat.
I'm trying to think what.
Kaiju? I think?
This is basically deciding how concerned Scott is about the situation.
Well,
'Cause-
so the combat, it was after the combat, so you could tell from the combat time, like that's when she like really started to seem fatigued. And then once everything got wrapped up, like Photos came and took all the stuff and whatnot, that's when she collapsed, and then it was the doll body.
Well, I was in the van, right? We were driving back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was worried it was like a sudden thing, like maybe her real body was attacked or something.
Yeah,
But
well,
if it's related
seemed
to the
sudden.
combat, it's not as bad. It's more likely. I'm not even in this scene, am I? The gears are turning.
Well, I mean, we can fast forward to the lot of you leaving and talking about what Jeremy learned, or
Depends if we can learn anything else from Liam.
not really.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, so
I
then
can ask about the extent of his relationship with Ty.
True.
Are they friends? Are they more? Does he have her locked in a dungeon somewhere and trapped her soul in this doll?
Alright. Let's jump into roleplay mode.
He zooms back in.
I get into my mech suit that is Jeremy Jones. So, Liam, I've noticed,
Yes?
at least it seems that you and Ty seem to be fairly close, and I would gather you spend quite a bit of time with her.
Yeah. Sure.
No judgment, of course, but
He gives
I'm,
you like a curious look at no judgment, like, where's this going?
I'm curious to know the extent of your relationship with Ty, if you'd be willing enough to share it. Would help in our investigation.
I'd like to say that she's a friend.
Just a friend, Liam?
I think he might. I don't know if he would like blush, but he. I think more flustered than normal, which he's typically kind of a flustered person anyway. But
He seems like a guy that's always blushing, like
Yeah.
24/7.
yeah,
So-
yeah, just friends. Just friends.
I recognize that twinkle in your eye, Liam. I too held the same for Ty at once.
He doesn't have a twinkle in his eye.
He doesn't? Why wouldn't he?
You're gaslighting him.
It's just kind of like he's embarrassed, but it's not like a twinkle.
Maybe he wants it to be.
Giving him a twinkle.
The other thing is like almost anything and everything, and like he just is kind of he's just kind of an awkward person. Yeah, just friends.
Good friends. Can I ask how long you've known Ty?
I met her the same day that I met you.
So not that long. Okay. Good to know. I suppose that's all we'll need for now, Liam. Appreciate your cooperation. We'll be in touch.
Oh, if you find Miss Ty, just I guess have her call me. Just want to make sure she's okay.
Certainly, as her friend.
Mhm.
I must be taking this doll with us as well. Hope you understand.
Okay. Be careful. Be careful. And then he'll like put it like gently back into the chest.
Jeremy steps back and allows him to do his thing.
What
This
did I
time.
say? Yeah, and then he just it's like, So he's like, as he's closing it, he's just kind of like, I hope you're like he like quietly whispers to him, so, I hope you're okay, Miss Ty, and then just like kind of closes the chest, and then just kind of awkwardly stands there looking at you, like, good luck.
Thanks, Liam. Jeremy quickly steps.
Let me know if I can help. If I can help. Goodbye.
Jeremy's already in the doorway, waiting for him to finish.
He's just like, yeah. So he's just like, okay, if I can help, let me know. Goodbye, and he just closes the door.
Slams it, right?
No, just kind of like goodbye,
Okay.
and just kind of closes the door, like.
He's like, now I know 2 people.
I now have 2 friends. Okay. All right, so you can talk amongst yourselves, I would assume.
All right, I'm going to put up a bulletin board and have a top. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? So, no, okay. After you explain whatever you found out to Scott Helly, he's going to be like, I've been a bit worried about the conditions surrounding Ty's, what do we call this? It's like dollification?
I speak up like I know, but I don't. I'm just like,
Don't.
yes, it's a simple transfer of the soul to an object. It happens. It's common throughout mysticism. There's tales going back to the dawn of written languages.
Yeah.
Mutter
So-
on about the thing.
It's good. While you're muttering, Scott continues on. So she's been doing this for a while, right? Since whatever this doll incident was. So it's kind of weird that she would like transform back now after this fight compared to all the other ones we've had.
Makes me think she might be in danger wherever she's at.
Yeah, either she's been attacked somehow or something's different this time. And the only things I can think of is one, the dark speech, or was it dark speech?
Curse
Dark
speech.
Curse speech, yeah. Or the... What exactly was stolen from her, Dr. Lewis?
A medallion of sorts.
Could that be related to this incident?
I know it greatly affected her, but I don't know.
Yes. As far as I can tell, you're keeping it a secret for some reason, but maybe you should look into if this could possibly be the reason she changed back.
Well, the truth is that I thought Ty and I were close, but it appears there's a lot of secrets between us, and she's decided to keep a lot of things from me. I give her space so she may do her research on her own, but usually in the past we've had a working relationship where whatever discovery she finds, she tells me and I tell her, but this has changed somewhat recently. I just kind of go over like different scenarios in my head and like perhaps she thinks I'm still with the Spiral Eye Society and I'm not to be trusted. I have done severe, terrible things.
I suppose we all keep secrets in this business, so it makes sense.
Well, until you're in danger, then the secret keeping comes back to bite you. We have almost no leads.
Do you think if we found this item, we could use it to figure out where she is?
If she obtained it, maybe. Even still. I don't know. She was looking for it, so I don't think she has it yet.
Okay, so if we have a better lead on the item than we do of her, maybe we can pursue the item.
I know I personally don't know jack shit about where the Ankh is.
Didn't she send us that text message about the place she was investigating? Maybe that's a lead.
I thought we went there, but I might be. Maybe we talked about going there or something.
Yeah, you guys talked about it.
Yeah, I don't think we did. We know Richard
Did not.
was there. But I know Ty did send us an email with the location, so that is one lead we could follow.
Was as
So-
good a lead as any.
The only thing about there is that Richard confirmed that that is so the owner of that place is in the Spiral Eye Society and a very strong magic user who also has access to the cursed speech.
Jeremy flips through his notes and finds underlined scribble, investigate where Ty found Richard.
Alright. And also the other thing is that even though you don't know where she is now, you have a pretty good idea where she will be in about a week.
Do we?
Hey, wait, where's that?
Well, New Year's Eve is about a week.
Oh yeah. But you know, we don't. I don't know how we would know she's gonna make that or not. You know, would be the only thing.
Mm.
Well, I'll tell you what. Walter is gonna just work under the assumption she's been kidnapped until some evidence proves otherwise.
Okay.
But that's just him.
Scott's assuming she's unconscious in some sort of mage lair. Somewhere.
Jeremy?
Don't know.
We don't have any leads on our location right now. Because we checked your apartment, right?
Yeah,
Did you?
we were there at one point. I remember.
I don't think we ever really looked through
With her?
it, though.
It was when she was in it, but not.
We could try to figure out where she's been this whole time outside the doll body, maybe.
Yeah, we might as well.
Approach it from that angle.
Yeah, let's go to her apartment.
Let's go loot her apartment.
Turns out when we saw her before, she was just in the other room.
Yeah, imagine that. Yeah.
Let me. What's her apartment? Oh, there it is. Ty, can people who aren't welcome enter your abode?
Trusted people should be able to get in.
Trusted people should be able to get in? Okay.
Are we trusted people?
I just realized I have that orb on your table in real life.
He's
Yeah,
a
you
witch.
Yeah, you guys can get in.
Okay.
Before we break in, though, I just knock.
Does Ty have any pets?
Not at this time.
Okay. It's quiet.
Alright. I move out of the way. Let one of the bureaucrats open the door.
Is it locked?
Do you lock your door when you leave, Ty?
I do.
It is locked.
Dr. Lewis, do you happen to have a key?
No. I have a lock-picking kit. Back at the office. I have no key on me.
Jeremy reaches for his gun holster.
Just shoot the door.
Any last ideas?
We could ask the manager to let us in.
Yes, you can use your authority to scare him into letting us in.
Or we could go get your lockpicking kit.
Yeah, let's go see the manager.
Is this an apartment complex?
Ty, do you live in an apartment complex or like a... like a townhouse or...
It could be an apartment complex.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Figured.
Well, in that case, I'll just reach in my wallet, grab like an old credit card, and just try to like jimmy the lock from here, just with what I got.
Remember, it's like past midnight now.
Oh. Yeah, because we woke that guy up in the middle of the night. Bunch of strange men just trying to break into an apartment. Nothing to see
Gunshot's
here.
gonna be loud.
The gunshots. Yeah, I'll just try to like. I know this works in real life. If you don't have like a bolt, if you don't bolt locker, you can just take a credit card and slide it up. And I'm not trying to teach a bunch of people how to break into houses and stuff, but literally a credit card's all you need to break into a lock.
All right, act under pressure then, Dr. Lewis.
Okay.
I kind of want to loom over him and help him somehow.
Oh,
Under pressure.
you're like backseat.
You have the backseat credit card. Breaking in.
You hold a flashlight. Let's see. I think I have something. Oh yeah, I've read about this sort of thing.
Sure, read a lot of crime stuff.
Oh man, this card is too flimsy, and I just kind of maybe we will have to get the kit. Or
I'm gonna try to help.
okay, you try.
I'm gonna be like, let me try. I'm a little stronger.
Assuming the card doesn't break.
This failed. I just want to accidentally break it.
It was just my Sam's Club card. It's old. I don't even go to Sam's Club.
There you go.
Oh, I bumped into a 12. Also, no experience for you.
Yep.
I feel like what happens is that like Dr. Lewis is like jimmying it, right? And he almost gets it, and then Scott just kind of like cool guy does like a door, like a slam, like a fist. No, like the like when you're like leaning up against something and you hit it like kind of like how
like
Fonzie does the jukebox. Yeah, exactly. He does that and it just pops open.
You got the pins in the right places. You know, a little jiggle.
Well,
All right.
that was effective. She'll have to give that book a good review.
High security as he walks in the door.
Okay. What are you all doing here? Looking around for clues, that kind of thing?
I suppose. I don't know how open Ty's magic stuff would be. How much do you have like while you're out, Ty?
I usually have everything in one area.
So you have like a magic room or something that we can look at.
Yeah, probably the dining room.
So you probably caught a peek of like a glimpse of it earlier that day.
All right, I guess Scott will try to tread the fine line between investigating a disappearance and snooping too much. And see if we can find anything about this doll thing, or maybe like a key to a locked area that they don't know about, or like an address. That's I don't know. I guess it's up to Ty if that stuff even exists.
I also into the empty apartment, or probably empty, and I say, Ty, are you here? Come out.
No response.
Shouting from the doorway.
Yeah, well, not. I'd probably wait until we're inside, so that I'm not drawing too much attention from neighbors.
I suppose I should roll an investigation.
Investigate a mystery. An 8.
Okay.
Is that a hold 1?
I think so.
Hold one.
Well, I suppose the main question is, where did she go? Any sort of hint of where she could be?
Ooh. One second, I would like to confer.
didn't have an advanced active under pressure, did you?
Me?
Yeah.
I have advanced investigative mystery.
What else would he have done?
I think advanced use magic.
I gotta remember that it does give you a 12, but I succeed that though. So.
Well, if he had been able to do something extra, what would that have been? He's just picking the door.
So you could say like you get in without anyone noticing at all, or something like that, like a bird track.
I get in without scuffing the door, leaving behind evidence that we broke in.
Or the card. Like you can still swipe the card.
It's still swipeable at Sam's Club.
It actually cleans off some of the dirt, making it even more swipeable.
I get like a 10% discount somehow. But no, in real life that does work actually fairly well. To regular door locks, not bolts or anything.
Everywhere I've been, it's always had a bolt or chain, so I'm not for sure. But then again,
Yeah, for bolts you need a bump.
Chain for the outside. So.
You need a bump key for those. I don't know why I know so much.
All those books, Dr. Alters, when they do.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It has this amazing, interesting lockpicking.
Lockpicking and You by Pauly Schwartz. Security guard.
Right now. Have enough time to be also start about that. Actually, I don't think we have. Because the thing happened at the time and we went straight into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The where to go question is just too strong.
It is. So is what's being concealed here? That's like the best question in my opinion.
Yeah, I would have asked that.
What's being, because there's always something being concealed, or if it's not, then that's also a lot of information as well.
So, Scott, when you're kind of looking around, you come across what looks like a journal, and kind of just quickly flipping through it, you find one entry that kind of catches your interest.
All right. What is this?
What does it say?
Oh, you want me to do it now? All right. So if the ritual needs a vessel that can act as a gateway to the spirit world, the vessel needs to possess both masculine and feminine energy. I think I can create a spell that tampers with the process. It will be risky and have a consequence, but I'll document the knowledge should I survive the ordeal. I'll leave it for the doctor to find. Ingredients needed: my physical body, the Ankh, glamour magic, sigil magic, astral projection, and a marionette. I have everything except the marionette. No worries though, I walked into a doll shop and chatted up a nice man named Liam. It was refreshing to actually interact with someone that sees me. I wear many imposed hats based on the person, so to just be Ty and have a friend is nice. I have him design, hand him the designs of what I'm looking for the doll, as well as the sigil of my own creation. For color, I made a stain using the Necromancer Ashes. Once everything is complete, I'll, in a sense, split myself into two. I found a spell in the doctor's library that will allow my physical body to merge with the Ankh. Once that's complete, the next step will be even trickier. I will use my masculine energy as a battery to serve as a tether to the Ankh in my body. If I do this right and meet the requirements energetically, I should pull this off. I can then astral project my feminine self into the marionette. This form will serve as my avatar while further hiding my identity. In the event that I am captured, the ritual will fail due to not meeting the necessary requirements. Update. My marionette literally just walked off. Not only that, it's now part of a case that my team is investigating. I'm sure they will be suspicious of why I would need a marionette, but not too suspicious. I was kind of pissed that Liam let it walk off, but later came to see that it was not his fault. Going forward, I plan to work with him to add the finishing touches to the marionette. He's not so bad once you get to know him. I'm going to ask him to join me for tea, bring him out of his shell a little. I'll be able to perform the ritual soon. The end.
Yay!
Ah.
Okay.
So, Scott, what'd you find?
I guess I'll let you both. Take a look at this. And then so, I'll look at that list of ingredients. So, Dr. Lewis, was it an Ankh that was stolen?
Yes, it was an Ankh. Did you see like a wave of relief on his face?
So that Ankh was like trying to make sense of this tie?
Say that last part again.
So you said you put yourself in the Ankh somehow? So
yes.
The Ankh is tied? So...
Yes.
Might we have that in the notes?
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I guess we're looking for the Ankh.
I assume it's not in this building.
Well, this makes a lot more sense now. If they somehow isolated this Ankh, then Ty would lose her connection to the doll body.
Do I know of any like magic that might reverse this kind of ordeal, or like possibly help in this situation?
What do you mean reverse?
Like if I had the Ankh, could I restore her to her original form? If I had the Ankh and the doll, or is this far beyond like my capabilities?
See, Ty, what do you think?
I think overall it's going to require big magic, but also the terms of that will have to be determined by the keeper.
Okay. I don't know if it's something that Walter would be able to handle on his own.
Would it be that I need multiple casters? Like, I know some of our other spells had that proper.
Yeah, I don't think it's just that. I think you need a fairly strong practitioner who is a little bit more familiar with magic in general, because this is a pretty delicate thing that Ty has done.
And as we search the house, we don't find the Ankh anywhere, right?
Nope.
No, that's still stolen, right?
Yes. Did Ty? No, Ty brought Richard back, but did
Get the Ankh.
I don't think they mentioned about the Ankh, or that's why they were there or anything, right?
Yeah, I failed to get the Ankh.
Oh, did you say that?
I think it was in the mission. Remember when I reached for it, I ended up teleporting away from it. So I haven't been able to get it.
Right. Well, that was the first time, and then the second time.
I don't think she ever found it again. It was just Richard.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, you didn't find it. But did you tell anyone what you were doing?
No.
Okay.
This is the first everybody knows of it, and I think I briefly mentioned I was working on something with the doctor, like that I had something, but I couldn't fill him in.
Right. You said you were doing something to kind of protect the both of you from the Spiralight Society, and that the less that the doctor knew, the better, because it would protect him more. And
Yeah.
he was like, I don't think that's true, but I'll go by your judgment, I think is what AJ said.
Yeah.
Or what Dr.
That
Lewis said.
sounds about right.
I think you mentioned that you did say that you had something important stolen from you. So
Yeah.
that's why I
Yep,
was
that
assuming it
too.
was Ankh. So, and then I asked Dr. Lewis, and it was confirmed. So,
There you go.
I'm not exactly sure how this would work or why she can't get back into the body, but maybe I don't know if it's like she has to be close to it or if it's some sort of anti-magic field. But if we get the Ankh back, maybe Ty can get Ty back into the doll at least.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, maybe if we just drive around town enough and get like close enough and just come back to life.
Yeah, it's like a spotty phone signal, right? Just trying to.
Like go up high somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the object before, right?
Yeah, you've seen the Ankh. I think you put it in the oubliette for her.
Yeah. So I could probably do like a locate object spell, but I know that it didn't really work for her, but I don't think Walter would know, right?
Well, no, Walter wouldn't know that she tried that and it didn't work.
Yeah. So I think that would probably be his first step at least. Try
Okay.
a locate object spell. Did you say that's big or little magic?
I think the locate object was.
I think it actually is described.
Yeah, I think there is a.
Observe another place.
I think we just kind of
Oh.
modified that. Then observe another place or time.
One thing beyond human limitations could be like, suddenly know where this is. Try. I thought there was something that. Oh, it's banish an ob. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll go for that. I think I'm something for magic. Oh, it's just I got the advanced. Okay.
I think you have a +1 if you're in your anatheme for one of your.
Oh yeah, I do have that too. The Mystic Library. Okay, yeah. In that case, I'd probably go to my library. I want every advantage I can get. Just get one of my tomes, maybe even a tome she's recently used, and Then cast weird 10.
Okay. So did you go by yourself back to your office, or?
Oh, I imagine they would have. I assume we're all working on this investigation together
Yeah.
right now.
Okay. All right.
We all have bags under our eyes.
I'm not me.
You slept pretty well.
I have bags under my eyes 24/7, but I'm like really ready to go.
Drugged yourself too.
I did do a drug induced sleep earlier, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna like look for the Ankh.
Okay. So you cast a spell to locate the Ankh. I imagine kind of like the scry from Charmed.
Mm-hmm.
Something similar to that.
Yeah.
And it is not working.
I shut the book.
Yeah, so
And,
you know, again, I think, have you done this before with something else?
It was
I can't
something
remember.
like this. Yeah, I can tell that
Like,
that the spell worked correctly, but
yeah, but
wasn't okay.
there's a block from the other end.
Can we try a different angle? We can use magic to look into the past, right? Observe the past.
Yeah, another place or time. Yeah.
Yeah, another place or time.
If we somehow use Richard, could we look into where he went after Ty saw him the first time? With the arm?
Let me read that. Okay, let's see. Observe another place or time. I don't think the observe another place or time will follow a person around.
Yeah, that's.
Could we make that black magic? Just because it's cool.
I mean,
because his memories have been like wiped or something, right?
it's mostly foggy. He does kind of like. That's actually good. Where is Richard?
I would assume asleep.
Probably like laying on the little. I assume the library upstairs has like benches where people can sit down and read. He's probably either that or in the Athenaeum cot right now.
Did you take him with you to Liam's place? I don't think you did, right?
No, we let him stay.
Great
And
with us.
Were you at the library before that?
I want to. Yeah.
Oh wait,
so.
no, because he didn't go with you to the Raiju fight either.
No.
He excused himself for some reason.
Okay, so yeah, maybe he's just kind of chilling or sleeping somewhere in your Anatheum.
So I used to be part of the Spiral Eye Society, right?
Okay.
My dark past. I would summon cryptozoological creatures that they asked me to because I was mostly interested for myself, and anyway, so there's a lot of monsters in the world that are directly my fault. Do I know anyone like higher up in the upper echelons of the Spiral Eye Society besides the of course the guy we already forget his was I like I don't know what would you say like my ranking was I like just an initiate or did I get further along?
I don't think you were very highly ranked in the cult.
Okay, so I don't really know any of the hierarchy above like my pay grade, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still on the need to know basis. Okay. So I guess the next move I want to try, if I don't want to keep just going if y'all have other ideas or suggestions, but the man I know of, I forget his name, the guy I know is a high-ranking member of the society. I want to try to read his mind, like right now, what's going on in his brain.
How?
Maybe prepare a big magic. It could take a while. I don't know how long you want it to take or whatever. Some sort of ritual where I can like not even communicate, just kind of like spy on him, I guess, like scry on him. I don't know if I need to know him. Like, wait, how does that even work? I have to like, do I even know him? I don't know if Walter even knows this guy or what he looks like or anything.
No, I don't. The only way.
We did have that case with him involved.
Well, yeah, none of you met him then.
Okay, if we didn't meet him, then I have no way of even.
Yeah, the only person who knows him is Richard.
Yeah, and I wouldn't know he knows. So, all right, I was putting feelers out there. I'm kind of stumped. I don't have any. I don't know what the next move should be. I guess if you want, we could start preparing for what happens in a week from now, and just kind of push on.
Let's see. Scott was thinking about a big magic.
To look into Richard's past, like the stuff he can't remember.
Yeah.
We could also investigate the hotel because the Ankh might be there. Or because we know the Spiral Eye is going to be there at some point, so there's got to be. We could probably figure out their link from there and work backwards somehow.
I'm trying to think how, because I feel like following a specific person, their sort of history is a little bit more involved than like going to a place and looking at the past of that place, of that particular place. Yeah, it would be anything, I feel, beyond the three of you would be capable of. Like maybe if you went to the MRD at Aglophodus, they might be able to do something. But there's also no guarantee of that. I don't know how familiar you would be of like sort of the MRD, I guess. Like how. Well, you're actually probably familiar. They're probably always coming and bugging you for like blood or other just random stuff.
Yeah, they've got roots in my department because of me. I'm always bringing back magical samples from our expedition, so yeah, we're pretty acquainted.
yeah, but that would probably, like, you would have to, if that's the route you want to do, you would probably need to take Richard with you, and you would probably need to go to Aglafotis, and they would
Extract information. Hook him up to the brain drain machine.
Yeah, and then I don't know how long that would take, or like, because they'd have to probably figure out how to do it, like research on their own.
To extract his history?
Well, you're trying to like, yeah, like look at the past, like what he did and where he was.
Something tells me an investigative agency like Aglafotis has plenty of experience doing stuff like that.
I mean, at the minimum, we could just like look at
Maybe-
snapshots of where he is in the past instead of like,
Yeah, or maybe like a psychologist could like hypnotize him or something to get the information. But either way, he can't cause us any more trouble if we lock him up in Aglafotis.
Oh, poor Richard. He's been locked up enough.
Oh, he
Upgrade from
stole
the
my
bar.
books, so I don't care.
He's gotta do his time.
Wait, he stole it. Can we track the books instead of the Yonk? Try your magic on them.
On the stuff that was stolen from. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I
Trying to
forgot,
see.
he stole like non-magical things too, didn't they? Maybe those wouldn't be warded.
No, they
I think they only
stole.
stole the book.
They stole the one book, which was the Christian Book of the Dead, and then they stole.
one of the copies of that.
Yeah, Aglafoa still has their copy.
And I still have a like printed out copy. Like
You have your photo. Yeah, you have your
photocopied. Some college student's gonna. What's this paper
Photocopied.
all on? Oh my god!
And they stole like pieces of a tab, like the tablet pieces that you had. They took that.
Yeah. Richard helped me get that, so I don't really care that. I'm not that sad.
Okay. Well-
Either we try to find the items or we try to find Spiral Eye. But
Well, we know
Those
that Spiral I took it probably, so I think we find one, we find the other.
Yeah, so I think either of those routes could work. Aglafotis probably does have some sort of creepy mind extraction type magic. Sure. And I mean, you could try casting it on the other items to see if it would work.
I mean, I suppose you have the materials all out already, Dr. Walsh. You might as well try.
Yes, I suppose I should. And then I go ahead and try it. Do I need to roll again, or do you? Negative?
Yeah. So tell me what you're scarring on, and then roll.
I'm gonna look for the Christian Book of the Dead,
Okay.
specifically my copy. They took. Wait. Sharp. Missed.
Nice.
I have the advanced thing. Let me see what that does. Oh, advanced. Keeper will offer you some added benefit.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm searching, like locating my Christian book. My eyes do that thing where they go pupilless, start glowing.
Like roll in the back of your head type thing, or
No, I want to say it's like I just get like this white light blurs out my vision. And I bet it emits, like, I imagine it emits a tiny bit of light itself. But then dims down again, and my pupils return. When it successfully works or doesn't work. So. On a 10 plus, the magic works without issue. And on a 12 plus, oh, so it worked without issue and get some sort of extra.
Mm-hmm.
Just because the magic works doesn't mean necessarily.
Right. No, I feel like if you try to do the tablets, it wouldn't have worked. But I feel like I don't know if like they would be as cautious with the book. So. But I'm trying to think where it would be. Be the best place. So, like, you would see the area where the book is, right?
Yeah, and I kind of know. I guess I would know its location. Just like, I imagine, I kind of think of like astral projection, sort of like your mind goes, like travels from where you're at right to it, and then you kind of look at it for a second, and then come back.
Okay, so I think you would see like a darkened office.
Okay.
The audience would recognize it as the same office where Ty found Richard.
Okay.
I don't know if you would get a sense of an address or anything from that, though. Like,
Okay.
you'd probably know kind of generally downtown where it would be.
Yeah, if it's like the big boss guy's office, can you look out the window? Because obviously it'll have a giant window.
Yep.
So yeah, so I guess the astral projection does like take me, like show me the way. Basically, it just kind of, I can see inside the room that's located in.
Right.
Okay. And I kind of get a sense that I'm downtown somewhere based on just.
Yeah, I mean there is a giant window. It's a
Okay.
you know, it's like a.
So I can see other buildings. Maybe.
Yeah, I think you could maybe get the general idea
Okay.
of where it is. And then probably if you chat with Jeremy and Scott about like the general. So I can't remember if Ty emailed you or not the address of where she was going. Or if it was just Jeremy that she emailed.
I don't think I have an email address.
I think she emailed all of us because I was talking about how I couldn't see it because I was down like the amphitheater.
Oh, right. You have to have an email. You're
No, I don't. I'm an old man. Oh yeah, I am a professor. I guess I have a professor email that it probably has like 800 messages that have never been checked in it.
And only 100 of them are not spam. Because you've signed up for all.
Most of them are students are like, I'm genuinely curious about my grades. And like, don't worry about it.
But yeah, so like I think if you describe like where around the city you think it is, you could probably put 2 and 2 together of the address.
Okay. Yeah, I would kind of, I see it, it's here, and I kind of go into a list of different things I can see and that where I think it is, and let them take it. Let the bloodhounds take it from there. And there's an army of bad guys. I'm just fine. Get the whole force of Aglafotis behind us.
I like to imagine you give us like some insignificant landmark you saw outside the window, and it's like we go full investigator mode.
Yeah.
It's like this is the landmark. It's over here in the city. Here's everything in the area.
Yeah, I mean, we also do have a private investigator in the room too, so I'm sure he. Between the four of us, we could figure it out.
Get the bulletin board. Then we look at our email and like, oh, it's
And
probably
that's-
here.
Well, if we get the information, I'm ready to go. I know they it's like 3 a.m. for them, so
Gonna break into a business now. Bring the lockpicking.
I'll make sure to get the lockpicking kit this time.
So Richard's gonna advise you not to go there. Only because of like what he experienced.
Well, to hell with that. We'll come armed.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. They have like
They have Ty, that's what I tell them. Probably. Or at least the answer to where she is. I'll not idly sit by and maybe we can recruit some Aglafotis forces to back us up.
yeah, it would probably be best to have more of a backup and go with I don't know, like a plan.
SWAT team.
Mind control devices. Get our tinfoil hat.
It's
Earplugs.
and he just kind of like rubs his temples, like trying to remember stuff. Like, I don't think anyone's there at this time of day anyway. I don't.
Hmm.
And he's just kind of like really trying to like concentrate and think.
You're not thinking clearly, or you would be on our side here. You relax. We'll find Ty.
What do you mean I'm not on your side here, Walt?
I said, well, yeah, you would be more inclined to helping us find her, and less fearful of capture. There are worse fates than what you went through. I don't know.
You're not the one that spent the last 3 months in a
3 months? That's how long they had him? Damn.
let's see,
I didn't know that.
2 maybe? Because it's about 2 months he's been gone.
You know, I've been in their clutches before. Escaped.
You've been
Influenced by them.
yeah.
Taken under
I
their
wasn't
wing.
influenced, Walt.
Mind controlled. Also, it seems the dark speech likes me, so
Sure
not
has a
afraid.
back by now.
just make sure you bring.
Magic every few minutes.
I have. You were like, you gotta take it easy on this magic use. I've used it nonstop since more than I ever did before. By the way, just pointing that out there. But well, we'll have a plan. Perhaps Agrophotis has some sort of shield developed after we've, they've
Try
had
to-
time.
We should figure out a countermeasure at least to whatever affected Richard.
And we'll take Richard with us, because he may know more than he thinks he does. Or the Agrophotis might be able to chemically induce him and get more out of him. How are you with hypnotism? Richard?
I mean, how am I with hypnotism?
Do you take to it, or are you one of those types that can't be hypnotized?
How should I know?
Well, let's find out. There's only one way to know.
God.
Other than that, I don't know what. Does anyone want to do anything else, or anyone have any other suggestions?
I mean, we break into there when no one's there because it is nighttime. If we can get in somehow, although we might not want to do it this specific night.
Which place was this again?
I don't remember. It was some company, wasn't it?
It's a book publishing company.
We can either fake our way in and then somehow steal or look for the Yonk.
Well, I don't think anyone's there, or that the Yonk will be there, but
We know the book's there.
it's the only lead we have, and might as well recover that book.
Look back. We can probably use it as bait.
I think the book was more of a consolation prize, an actual target of theirs.
Okay, so we have a couple minutes before we go on break. What are some of the plans that you have?
Well,
So-
I think
so
we want to
there's-
go into the building,
Okay.
but
We either go for the building or we do a stakeout and figure out where they go from the building. Maybe they go to a warehouse or something.
could monitor their. I just don't feel like we have that much time.
Right.
So it is like 2 or 3 in the morning at this point. Were you thinking of maybe trying to extract more information and then make another plan, or are you like wanting to go like right now? Because I'm thinking about it, I don't know what time printing companies open up. I guess they're not a newspaper, so that's okay.
We can consult either a public source of information or Agrophotis database to find out what their operating hours are.
Mhm.
Perhaps we should inform your superiors of everything we've come to know, and they may offer their own dish. I know you're quite the agent at Agrophotis. Perhaps with their guidance, they have better route something we've come up with. And this is like a first for Walter. Walter's never like ever wanted to rely on Aglafotis before, but you know, he thinks maybe they might have a better solution than the ones we came up with so far. What's your I forget your boss's name.
Lily.
Lily might know exactly what we should be doing. And if it's fucked up, if it gets messed up, she can like take all the blame because it's her operation too. Should probably spend you.
I feel like Lily would just as be likely to like give him shit for coming to her instead of handling things on his own.
This is some crucial shit. Like the world's ending. They don't.
Yep.
When does management actually step in when like Thanos shows up? All right, fine, we're here. I don't know, but yeah, maybe she'll give him some shit. That would be funny either way.
Okay.
We got
So, I guess, is there kind of a consensus of what y'all want to do?
I think we definitely need backup, and then I'm fine with whatever the Aglo boys come up with after that.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of want to break in somehow and then just investigate.
Like tonight, or
Oh yeah, because Agricultors want to be up right now. Maybe what will happen is Scott will go stake out the building while they're figuring this out.
figuring what out?
How to get into the building to look around. If we're not going to do it tonight, that's what he'll do.
Okay. And Jeremy?
Jeremy's not the type to take risks, so he'd rather know what he's getting into with this building that appears to be a threatening place before taking action.
Okay, so sounds like a regrouping in the morning type situation.
Regroup or a stakeout or like set up surveillance. Regroup in the morning and, well, I guess, yeah. And surveillance.
Start surveillance tonight. That way, no, can't make off the book, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm not
so-
going to set foot inside the building, but I'm going to keep an eye out on who's going in and out and stuff, where they're headed.
And if you need relief, Richard, because he got us into this mess. I'm just playing.
Okay. So Scott is going to do a stakeout,
Yes.
and kind of everyone else is going to regroup in the morning to get all your resources together.
It's like a plan.
Okay. Right. So why don't we take a break? We'll be back in 15. So 10-2.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Poke. Turn around. Guess not. Didn't see anyone in the chat. Anyway, I guess we're on break now, so if you guys have any questions or want to know what the hell I'm doing. That was a great time. Otherwise, just hang out and listen to music, I guess.
Okay, how much damage do you have?
I have 3.
Uh, and your healing's only when someone hits you or something?
Yeah, it's called unquenchable vitality, but yeah, that's how the mechanics work.
Okay. I mean, I feel like if you were to rest, you would probably heal up. I think Jeremy could heal you.
I do, or I can, yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go out of my way to heal myself if I think Ty's in danger. So I would prefer to do the stake outside, so he feels like he's doing something. So I'll just keep the damage then.
I could accompany you to the stakeout and like also probably set up cameras or something.
How long does your healing take?
It's instant.
You have like a medikit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just imagine the classic game thing of just pulling random crap out of that and throwing at someone. That's how you heal people. Just like throw some bandages at them.
And they just absorb it, sure.
The other thing is that you do have Minotaur serum.
Let's get jacked.
I need to save that forever for emergencies like elixirs in video games.
You can always get more.
Doesn't matter, it's precious.
Yeah. You end up never using it.
Oh.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, before we break up, do you want to just have Jeremy do his heal roll on me?
Yeah.
So Jeremy can do his heal. And the hilarious thing is, if he fails, I might still heal.
Wow.
Oh no!
It's like you predicted it. I have max cool, by the way. That's all I need to roll it.
Well, hold on now, I gotta roll my thing.
No, it's okay. I'll take the failure. How are you going to help me heal you?
Oh no, it's not that. You just dealt damage to me, mister. So I get to
He'll-
roll
he'll
my double vitality.
He'll be massaging your shoulders while you're like relaxing.
Oh, I cut. That's right. The failure does cause harm.
Right.
That's okay. I got it back. It's fine. I got neutral state.
I think the harm takes you to unstable, though, right? Does your
Yeah.
unconscionable
Yeah, it does.
stabilize you? Okay, that's good.
I like to imagine it just make some like horrible screw up, and then Scott just doesn't even notice.
So, wait, how much does a 7 heal you?
He heals me for 1.
But no, it heals for 2. The 7.
No.
You dealt the damage to me, and then my healing ability kicked in and healed me for 1. So
Oh,
So you're
you-
back.
back
you
to
broke
3.
even. By the way, I leveled up from that, so thank you.
Stab me in the back and kill him.
Glad you're not unstable, at least. But okay, but that's funny. Like, I imagine like you go to like bandage something up and you like end up like bending his like limb in a weird angle or something, and it's just like
Yeah, you hear like a snap, and it's got like flexible. Oh yeah, that's much better.
Okay. All right, so okay, so Dr. Lewis, you're staying in your Anathema, I assume?
Yes. Yeah. I'm
Okay,
just
so
getting
the
prepared, letting them prepare their own way.
yeah.
But I imagine we're like split up into two teams, me and Richard and the Aglo boys.
Okay, so
Right.
Scott is doing a stakeout. Jeremy, you're setting up cameras, and then are you going home?
Home, home or someplace where I can dig up some more dirt on the publishing company.
Okay. Um, is anyone going to sleep?
Jeremy eventually does.
Yeah, Dr. Lewis will probably sleep too, but he'll be really anxious. It'll be like Disneyland, like day before Disneyland. When you know you're going.
He's too nervous.
Okay. You didn't manage to stash any more of those drugs anyway?
Oh yeah, that's right. You know what? I might actually, when they leave, the first thing I do is call up my dealer.
I'm an enabler.
I forgot about that. But we don't have to play that out. Let's just say that Walter gets some deep sleep.
Okay, and Scott?
Like blackout sleep.
I know I'm staking it out, so.
Yeah, Scott's up all night.
Sounds like I'm part demon, it's fine.
All right, Scott, I need you to roll me a plus tough to see whether you can stay up all night.
Oh, plus tough. That's not a good stat for me.
How are you not? I
know,
figured
right?
you're like the toughest.
I would think so too.
No, it's because I use my weird to roll everything.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, that's not good.
Oh, my first experience of the day.
Okay, so I think. So you said you were probably going to try and climb up on a building somewhere and get up high and see if you can look into what you would assume the CEO office to be.
Yeah, I would say that he actually is feeling those injuries a bit, so he does end up falling asleep.
Okay. All right.
Make Scott, not Scott. We should make Richard stakeout.
That's why you usually stake out with a buddy.
Yeah, that's all good. Nothing bad could happen.
Can I roll to see how good of a spot I found?
Sure. What would that be?
I suggested trust your gut.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Roll that.
Oh, lost someone. Oh, the bot.
Oh. Music bot.
What?
The music bot left.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah, you get to the what?
Sorry, I was just gonna say I don't listen to the music bot, and I listen to the same thing you do, but mine's on YouTube itself because don't worry about it. It's about streaming. I have a reason for doing it. Stream.
Okay.
All
right. So you find like the perfect building that has a good view of like the building that you're surveying itself, and kind of it does have a good angle into the office that you're trying to surveil. Yeah. So, and I just let's see, how would you get up to there, the top? I don't know if you would like kind of like claw your way up, or if you would try and like break in and climb up, or like what you would do.
I'd go for the parkour option, like like that. Except
Okay.
not as crazy athletic.
Okay. All right. So you parkour your way up. Should I make you roll act under pressure?
I mean, sure, I'll get a +1 ongoing because I'm going to the location you told me about.
Sweet. Do it.
Yeah, okay, we're good. Oh, I have advanced act under pressure. I do what I wanted in something extra.
Oh.
Or do it to absolute perfection. I'll do that.
What?
I'll do it to absolute perfection because I don't know what extra I would do from climbing a building.
Perch on the antenna.
Oh yeah, so actually the extra can be I get up there without being noticed.
You lean in place and you realize that you look like all the other gargoyles up there. Because you have the horns.
It even has a nice shady spot that looks very good.
It has like a mat, an old.
You say
mattress
cozy?
up there. Yeah, he's going to sleep. He said.
Right. So. Let's see. Jeremy. You're at Aglephotis the next morning. And you go to your desk, and there is a giant stack of paperwork in your in tray. Like paperwork coming in, and then paperwork going out. Right. So it's kind of looking at it. It all seems kind of mundane, and tedious, but like I'm talking like cartoon giant stack of paperwork that is ready for you for that apparently you need to fill out.
Standard issue acquisition form.
Okay. I call Scott and inform him of my obligation.
Okay. You call Scott, he doesn't pick up.
Text. Email.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. So you send him a email. I got a giant stack of paperwork to do.
Call me if things get hairy.
Okay.
Not even an emergency it can separate Jeremy from the paperwork.
Yeah, I'll find a way. It's a struggle between dealing with Lily and dealing with supernatural events.
It's not the monsters that get you in this job. It's the red tape.
Oh, you don't know how accurate that is.
Walter, where did you say that you went to sleep?
In the Athenaeum, like always.
Okay.
But I'm up before Richard, and I wake him up, and I'm like, "Come on, bring your pistol. I think we might need it."
Yeah. So before any of that happens,
Okay, go ahead.
So after you fall asleep a little bit,
Okay.
you are kind of like woken up by a like weird sort of skittering sound.
I immediately pull my holy dagger out. Ah! What is it? And I yell
Okay.
for Richard.
Okay. So when you look, like, say you open your eyes and you look up, there's like a crack in your ceiling. And it seems to be getting bigger. And like say, let's say there's like sort of like dust kind of, like falling down. And as
Okay.
you're watching this crack, it seems like there are human fingers starting to come out of the crack. And
Oh,
like it
God.
looks like it's trying to pull the crack open. And as you see 2 sets of hands come out, and then eventually there are like more.
Oh. Can I scream?
Sure.
I scream. Like a horrific scream. I
Okay.
call for Richard. And I bark orders at him to shoot it, kill it. I just prepare my holy dagger.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be a response. Like you don't hear Richard respond at all.
Okay.
Right, so do you do anything?
Yeah, I rush out of bed and like cold sweat, and I just prepare for the monster's attack. I'm gonna like slowly back into my oubliette, kind of, if I can, shut the door before it's fully emerged out of its crack.
Okay. Roll act under pressure.
Like I was just like, as you said, okay, just now I closed my sheet. Act under pressure. I'm just gonna do a regular act under pressure, even though I'm probably right about this sort of thing. What is that? Tough? No, it's cool.
Cool.
6. Yeah, I'm just like shivering. Like this is terrifying to both Walter and AJ.
Yeah. So let's say you're trying to get out of the room and shut the door.
I was trying to get in. Okay, you want to say I didn't go for the oubliette? Door was a better option.
Was that where you're trying to get to? Like I don't.
Yeah.
Is
I was,
it
like,
a separate room?
No. It's like a cage in the middle of the Anthenium, I imagine. The lore library and the mystic library and the armor in the laboratory are all like armory and the laboratory are all like around it. The oubliette is like in the center. It's like a cage. It doesn't do its function anymore because the stone tablet was taken. It's more of like a reflex that I went for that.
Okay. So as you're trying to get in there, this sort of, it seems like anywhere from like 4 to 6 pairs of arms sort of creature grabs a hold of you.
All right, I try to stab at it with the dagger.
Okay, we're gonna switch over to Scott.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna have nightmares about this. I already have had nightmares about Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, Scott, can you talk or no? No,
No.
Mike. Oh, okay. All right. Let's go to Ty.
Ooh.
Yes.
All right, Ty, you. Where would you be? You wake up to find yourself in your apartment.
Mm-hmm.
There's something off about it. All the plants in your apartment are like dying.
Mm-hmm.
And just the sort of energy in the place feels weird.
Okay. So I guess I would investigate a mystery.
Okay.
This. Okay. Did it go through?
Yep, you got a 6.
Oh,
So, mark experience.
I will. Oh, I leveled up.
Hey.
Yes.
All right. I guess what else would you do? Well, yeah. What else would you do?
I'd definitely walk around and explore the apartment to see everything that's different.
Okay. So, from what you can see, it's like I said, the plants are kind of dying. It's just like the energy in here feels different.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't feel like home.
It feels like it should feel like home.
Okay. Can I try again to investigate a mystery?
Not right now.
Can I read a bad situation?
Yeah, you can read a bad situation.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Are there any dangers I haven't noticed?
There isn't anything threatening in your apartment per se. There's no like creature or anything like that.
Hmm? Okay.
It's just you're not sure what it is, but like maybe like there just sort of like the like energy sort of connection that you have in your apartment it feels off. Like maybe like some of your crystals are out of attunement, or maybe some of the words you have are just kind of acting weird or something, but like you just get the feeling that there's something off about your apartment.
Okay.
But there's not like there isn't a danger per se that you haven't noticed.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave my apartment.
Okay. All right. So as you open the door to leave your apartment, we'll cut over to Scott. Is your mic working?
I don't think it is.
Hmm. I saw he rejoined on Roll20, so I thought maybe. Oh. All right. And that if not, we can cut back to Jeremy. Oh. Hello?
I should be good now. Like
Yay!
videos auto loaded.
All right.
Last thing I heard was Ty left her apartment.
Yes. So Ty went to open the door to leave her apartment, and then we're cutting to you. Okay. Let's see. So, Scott, you wake up in your apartment to the sound of a doorbell.
In my apartment, you say I'm not supposed to be there.
I haven't been here in months.
Wait a minute. There it is. Okay. Huh.
Oh, you have an apartment for real?
Ignore the flat screen. There were no flat screens in 1999.
Scribble over it. Or
That's
add a
a-
little bit to it.
That's a light bright.
Maybe you took advanced tech from Aglofotis or something.
State of the art, flat surfaces.
Just a projector screen.
It'll come out in like 10, 12 years, something like that. for everybody else. You stole a monitor from work.
Well, I do not.
I don't know what he's got there is a projector screen.
There you go. The RGB.
It's just a piece of plastic.
I noticed this before, but why is there a barrel
I don't know.
there? Just a barrel as decoration.
You fill it with water and do exercise with it.
I don't know. You have a rustic place.
Anyways,
With the apartment.
I will go open the door.
Oh, you open the door? Okay. You just straight open the door. You don't look to see who it is or anything.
No,
Oh, okay,
like
cool.
I'm totally planning to go right by this person and go back to where I'm supposed to be.
Shit, I'm late.
So the person at the door is someone that you have been avoiding for the past 3 years since you had your accident. Who would that be?
Ah, shit, I don't know. Oh, I know. One of his old team members from before the accident.
Hmm.
On Aglofotis?
Maybe. Could be Agglefoot, but that would be kind of weird. Not to be able to avoid them all working in the same building.
Yeah, this is someone you've successfully avoided for 3 years because you didn't want to. You didn't want them to see what happened to you, basically, or they probably don't know what happened to you. Could be like
I need to double check my backstory to see who's still alive.
could be like family, could be like an old friend, or like I don't know if you were dating someone at the time that you like mysteriously broke up with for no real good reason.
How about one of his mentors for like training to be a hunter?
Okay.
But they're not associated with Agophotis anymore.
Okay. What's their name?
Let's see. Let's go with Alex.
Okay, what does Alex look like?
He tends to wear like a business attire a lot, like sort of like a Men in Black style person, but no longer undercover or anything. So he's got like a normal face and everything, but he still wears the suit.
He's the smoking man from.
I was gonna say, is it like Tommy Lee Jones?
J or K? That's his name.
K.
J's.
Yeah, Will Smith is J.
Sure, Tommy Lee Jones.
It doesn't have to be. Okay. Do you have your hat and glasses on?
Assuming this is some sort of dreamish scenario now, because he's at his own house.
Okay. All right. So, let's see. I think he would, if you.
Oh wait, actually, I would be wearing it because it would be habit to put it on before going out.
Okay. Okay, so then I think Alex just kind of walks in without an invitation.
Like, Alex, how did you find me?
What do you mean, how did I find you? You're not that hard to find.
It's supposed to be sort of off the grid, but I suppose you would have the resources.
Why exactly is that, Scott?
Well, I suppose I should have told you that I was dead.
Right, dead.
I guess you're just not easily fooled. That's to be expected.
I'd hope you'd give me a little bit more credit than that.
It's like, I don't have time for this. I need to find time. What do you want?
I want to know why you've been, and he does the air quotes thing, dead for the past 3 years.
Let's see here. Scott trusts him, so he'll just take off the hat and glasses and be like, because of this, and he like waves at his face.
Holy shit, what happened to you?
Wrong side of a ritual. Not exactly the best planned job.
Oh, that's a tough break, kid.
Yeah, but at least it lets me fight now.
Oh, you're more on the fighting side? You've crossed over to Braun?
Well, when I suppose when you suddenly have the ability to, it's a very useful skill.
True.
Don't have to worry about my allies getting hurt if I'm in the front.
But why pretend to be dead for 3 years? That's what I don't understand.
Well, can't really let people that knew me in the past know about or get tangled up in this sort of stuff, and it's kind of hard to hide around them.
Right. I think as you're kind of having this conversation, he's just like fully walking around in your apartment. He's probably grabbed something to drink out of your fridge. And it's like...
This is normal behavior for him? You say?
I feel like, yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Pay no mind to that.
And then he just grabs his drink and sits on your couch. What was the last thing you said? Being on the front line?
I can't remember if you asked me up.
Okay.
I can't remember the last 10 seconds.
Right.
I think it's either that or the asking why I was pretending to be dead.
Okay.
I don't remember the order.
Right. Alright, well, I missed you, kid.
I suppose I missed you too.
He just kind of snorts in disbelief, he doesn't... like a harumph. All right. So he's just gonna kind of keep talking to you. I don't know if well, I don't know what you're he just might start catching up on what he's been up to in the past 3 years.
Just because of the situation, can Scott question why the hell he's in his house?
question him?
He'll question himself about why he's in his own house. Because last he knew, he was at the stakeout location.
Roll plus sharp.
Okay, raw sharp.
Okay. Yeah, I think that thought does kind of pop into your mind, like, wait, what am I doing here? Last I remember I was on top of a building.
I'll actually say that part out loud.
Okay. I guess Alex would say, like, oh yeah, when was that?
When?
Yeah.
Very-
When?
Literally before I fell asleep.
Alright. So anyway, and then he's like talking about whatever monster that he was tracking down or whatever. Right.
Let's see. Yeah. I think it'll be at least a little bit before he actually does something. So, I don't know.
Okay. Alright, so you keep talking to him?
Yeah, he's gonna ask for advice on the current case.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Hey, if he's gonna hallucinate someone, might as well get something out.
Alright, what is the question that you have for him about the current case? How much do you tell him and what do you ask?
Let's see here. I don't trust him much, so I'll be vague. And if he's offended by that, I'll explain the reason is that I don't believe he is real. I kind of think he might understand the but what I probably want to try to get his opinion on the best way to break into a building without being noticed.
I feel like since before you were more of a, like, you weren't really the frontliner type, right? You were more like research and like quiet.
Sort of like a team leader in the back kind of guy.
Yeah.
Telling people what to do, and then occasionally doing stuff myself.
Yeah, so I guess Alex probably doesn't know much about breaking and entering. He's probably same, like, you know, more about like research and that kind of thing.
Yeah, though if he trained me, then he might have like some ideas of what sort of people I should get in on it, like for a hire or whatever.
Oh, for a heist?
That's what I'll call it now. The heist.
I call it recovery of items stolen.
Huh. Well, it's like you always want like a tech person, right? And
Mm-hmm. Scott's nodding along, like, yeah, you taught me this.
yeah, so like I think kind of the monologue from Ocean's 10 of like what kind of people you want for your heist, depending on where you're heisting from. Right, so you definitely want like blueprints and layouts and have as much good intel as you can about who the players are and like where the thing you're stealing is and like any sort of security. You want like all that stuff. And that you probably want to do things when no one's there if you can. Because it kind of depends on the situation, like where you're hiding from.
Yeah, we can cut away from that if you want to. The heist explanation.
Okay. Are you still chatting with him?
Yeah, I would probably eventually try to leave the building, but
Okay. So, I guess you kind of catch up with Alex, and
I like that Dr. Lewis gets a horrid hand monster, and I get driven from my path.
I deserve it.
yeah. So, like, as you like eventually start to extricate yourself from Alex, and you go to open your door, that's what we're cut to. Cut back to Jeremy. So, Jeremy, I feel like you've probably gotten through about half of your paperwork stack. Like, you're cruising. Like you're in the groove. You're able to like get things done quicker than normal. And then Miss Archer calls you into her office, and she looks mad.
Calls me how? Doesn't matter.
Jones.
Miss Archer, yes.
Okay, so she like calls you into her office, and as you get there, she looks angry. I'm trying to think what the last thing you all did that she could be angry about.
There's a lot.
Yeah, well,
The van costs to have it repaired after that one incident. Where we
no,
took it.
he took care of that pretty well. I think
Oh, okay.
that was okay. I think, but the last couple things that happened was
Proton gun. Aglophodium.
the aglophodium in the proton gun, and it doesn't work correctly, right? Like it's unreliable.
It's got flaws, yeah.
Yeah.
If I remember.
Yeah, it doesn't work exactly as it's supposed to, I think was what was wrong with it. Yeah, I think that's a good point. She might start kind of reaming you out about the misuse of aglophodium and blah 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 blah. And then what else have you reported on lately?
Raiju?
The Raiju.
You called Iglophodium in for cleanup.
Right. Well, no, that's okay. That's pretty standard. I think I don't really want to bring her into it, but both of your reports about like Miss Brooks, I think it's baffling the details that you put in there. Like Scott said, she's like the most alluring person, and like the kiss that he had with like I don't remember what you said that you wrote in there about it, but like
Of course, it's my fault.
It was contact with an kind of unidentified entity or something like that.
yeah. And then you like let her leave when she might be this vessel that you're trying to prevent from whatever. And then I guess also the fact that Ty's missing, who's the other maybe vessel. So she's just kind of like almost like endless stream, just like angry and talk. I don't know if like yelling is the right word, but like
Lecturing.
louder than talking, but not like yelling. Yeah, kind of lecturing, but
Shootout.
yeah, kind of. And then, so I guess she would just kind of end her tirade with like, so what do you have to say for yourself?
Ms. Archer, let me assure you it's all according to plan.
What plan?
The plan for us to disrupt the New Year's Eve summoning by Spiral Eye Society.
Alright, Jones, your plan better work. And I don't want any more misappropriation of resources. Do we have an understanding?
Absolutely, Miss Archer.
Okay, great. Get out of my office.
Yumi walks out.
Okay. So as you open the door, we'll cut back to Walter. Dang it, I forgot to move the map. Sorry about that. Walter, you're in like a creepy wooded area.
Do I have any weapons?
So you're standing in this like creepy wooded area, and you hear like a roar fairly close by. And
Pick
go
up
ahead.
and start running
Okay, so you start running.
from that direction.
From in the other direction, you said?
Yeah, the opposite direction of the.
Okay. As you're running, you see a figure ahead of you. And the figure has like your silver sword and like a crossbow on their back. And they look like they've been maybe fighting a creature, and they're also running. And the closer
Toward
you
me?
get,
Toward me?
they're more like perpendicular to you. So
Okay.
they're like running across where you're running, but they're like not near you. They're like in the distance. Not like too far in the distance, but like, you know, like a couple hundred feet or something. So like you can see them clearly. The one that, as you kind of are looking at them for longer, you realize that this is your niece. The one
I
who is
like.
the one that you like, who was
Oh
more
no.
more receptive to like your stories.
Yeah.
Let's see, Elizabeth.
Okay. I'll just yell out.
She looks older.
I'll just yell out for her. Elizabeth.
Okay. All right, so when you yell out Elizabeth, you hear that roar again. And she turns around and sees you. And she shoots a crossbow at you. I need you to roll, what would it be? Act under pressure to get out of the way.
Okay, I've read about this sort of thing.
I've read about
So, when being shot at with a crossbow, you always want to dive to the ground immediately.
That is the best ability, man.
Oh shit!
No.
Need to do more reading about it.
It's one thing to read about it; it's another thing to actually do it.
Needs to read about doing it.
Okay, so as as you're pausing to think about what you've read and how to dodge a crossbow, it sticks you.
The sound.
It sticks you right in the chest,
Ugh.
and
Clutch my chest.
yeah. So when you go to clutch the is it still an arrow? No, it's a bolt, right?
Bolt. Yeah.
You go to clutch the bolt, and you look down, and your body isn't human.
Oh god.
It's like some sort of beast.
Can you describe like what I look like? Beast, like a hairy beast, or like a scaly beast, or a little bit of everything?
Beast with Dr. Lewis be more afraid of.
That arm monster would be his biggest fear.
Yeah, so you go to look at your chest,
and I
and
got arms
there's just
protruding out.
there's a bunch of arms protruding.
Oh god.
All right, and then we'll switch back over to Ty.
Yes.
Ty, you went to go open the door of your room
Mhm.
to leave. What made you want to leave?
I just felt like it. It didn't feel right in there.
Okay. So it didn't feel right in there?
Yeah.
Okay. So would you... Okay.
Would you prefer I stay in the apartment?
No. I'm trying to think of where you end up. Okay. So... you're behind the wheel
The
of a
wall
car.
came over.
Okay. And you're driving along. And I guess as you're starting to drive along, you see like another car that is headed towards you, and you know that you're like on a collision course
Okay.
as you see it. Okay. So I guess what do you do as you kind of see this car coming? And it's like on a collision course for your car.
Try to swerve out the way.
Swerve out the way. Okay. Oof, okay. Roll me and act under pressure.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay. So you managed to successfully swerve out of the way. And as you swerve out of the way, you see that the people in the car that was on a collision course for you were your parents.
Okay.
Okay. I guess, do you have any sort of reaction to that?
Shock.
Shock? Okay. All right. And as you swerve out of the way and you keep driving down the street. Sorry, I should probably switch this. Here's a road. Okay. As you're driving down the street, you see the same car again, and it's on that collision course for you.
Okay.
Okay. What do you do?
Swerve again.
Swerve again. Okay. Roll me another act under pressure. Nine. So you managed to swerve mostly out of the way. You take you just kind of bumper to, so your driver's side kind of hits their passenger side a little bit. It's like a glancing sort of, you hit each other and you kind of spin off, but you don't do too much damage to each other.
Okay.
Okay. And then you swerve and get the car under control and you start driving again.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing happens, that same car is on that collision course for you.
Okay. I'm gonna hit it head on.
Oh, okay. All right.
So act under pressure again.
Yeah, sure. I don't know if you need to act under pressure actually, because that's kind of the course that is happening. So you're just kind of leaning into it.
Okay.
So you crash into that car,
Mm-hmm.
and fully engines crunch, sort of full car to car impact, and the shit, what's it called? Not I want to say pillow. That's not right.
Airbag.
Airbag. Thank you. The airbag deploys, and then we'll cut to Scott. Okay, Scott.
Yeah.
So you open the door to leave, and you end up in the sewer area. Where the all those crystals were and those little tiny spiders.
Interesting.
And they are like, you remember there was like hundreds of them, and like one bit your arm and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and turned you to crystal, or like started turning you to crystal.
Yup, I remember that.
Okay, so you're like back at that scene, except there's no one else with you, like where they're like starting to swarm.
Okay. Can I, Can I exit out? In other words, read a bad situation?
Yeah, you can read a bad situation.
Yes, that was the number I wanted.
10. So that's a hold 3.
Alright, so, let's start with what's my best way out?
I think last time you all were able to get away, you started backing up towards the entrance that you were at, and you had the sonic cannon with you.
One of us did, yes.
Yeah, Jeremy had the sonic cannon. So sort of like as you remember that, like okay, I need to turn around and leave. And we were able to like make it last time because of the sonic cannon. And as you have that thought, like where Jeremy was standing before is a sonic cannon. Actually, roll plus weird.
Oh man, if I fail this, I will be very disappointed.
Yeah. So where Jeremy was standing before is a sonic cannon, but for some reason it's not as big as you remember it being.
Okay. Well, I'll grab that, I guess.
Okay.
I guess I'll ask, are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Other than the spiders, that seems to be the immediate danger right now. So I don't know if there's anything else necessarily. You kind of have that nagging sort of roll plus sharp. 9. Okay, so same thing. You kind of had that. What am I doing here? Last I remember, I was on a stakeout and then in my apartment.
Yup. Can I do a full my gut roll here, or trust your gut?
Sure.
Oh dear God!
Nice.
That might be the highest.
Big gut.
Okay, so I have advanced. So On a 10 or more, the keeper will tell you where you should go. Wherever that is, it will be important. And you get +1 on going on the way to this place. And then also the advanced. In addition to the usual result, the keeper will tell you one important thing you should investigate for further.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So you have the feeling that if you were to able to get through like a door or some opening, your scenery would change again. So that's probably the quickest way out of like not getting bit by 100 tiny spiders, or not tiny, but like 100 dog-sized spiders. And I should tell you one important thing you should investigate further. So you get the feeling that like you were able to manipulate your environment a little bit, in that the sonic cannon like, because you thought about it, it kind of appeared in a sense.
Okay. Also, I'll try to run for the sewer grate.
Okay.
That is an entrance.
All right. Was that act under pressure? I guess, as these
Sure.
spiders are coming at you. I think you have a +1.
Yeah, because of the trust your gut.
Mm-hmm. But you also have a +1 from read a bad situation, so they might stack.
Oh yeah, they would. I mean, technically this is demon related, but I'll ignore that. Wow.
Was that with a +2?
That was a +5. Because I have +3 to it.
Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, so you managed to make it out of the well, you get to the sewer grate without any of those spiders biting you or anything. You're able to get there. Okay. And I think that's where we'll call it for tonight.
Oh, okay. I will PM you what I was thinking then.
Okay. All right. Any feedback for me?
Yay, Ty's back. Welcome back.
To be back, but I never left.
I know you've been in a body bag, I think.
Yes, I have.
Not the worst place, I guess.
No.
But yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't really have any for now. I have to think on it a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't have anything either.
All right, so we can do our end of session questions, unless anyone has comments or feedback for me or anything. How do you think it went today, I guess?
I think it went well.
It's nice to have something related to Ty happen. after so long of her being MIA.
I think we got lost for a little bit there, but we
You're on track. I think Scott has been really good about staying on track.
And when people are in danger, Scott goes serious.
Yeah, I see.
But yeah, I was really worried because I wanted to use trust my gut to figure out where to go in there, but it felt kind of like a cheat. Like, we have absolutely no idea where to go. Let's just ask the keeper.
But yeah, I'll think on it. Productive for you.
Did you conclude the current mystery?
It's ongoing.
Did you save someone from certain death or worse?
No.
No, I'm in great peril. Does that count? I got shot by my niece.
An older niece.
Yeah, it was.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
I don't know.
I don't either. I can't think of anything.
Okay. Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
I'm sure we
What?
I learned something about Scott.
Yeah, he has a mentor.
So I frantically update his bio.
Well, we had a revelation from Ty.
Oh yeah, that whole journal entry thing.
Great. So, 1 mark of experience.
Okay.
Levels.
Nice. You're gonna need it, you arm monster, you.
So freaky. I literally had a real dream about that creature.
I know.
It's creeped me out for so long afterwards. Alright. What to level up, though? That's the question.
Yeah.
I could do retire this hunter to safety. This is it. This is the last straw. I can't take it anymore. No, I wouldn't. I mean, I will.
Did anyone else level up?
Someone did
No.
earlier.
Yeah, I did earlier.
Okay.
Same.
Jeremy leveled by stabbing me.
Healing. Asterisk.
Okay. Well, that is the end of today's episode.
Okay. It's fun.
This week's.
Everybody.
Yep. All right. So next Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
I'll be there.
Sounds good.
Me. Have a good night.
You too.
Yeah. Everybody.
Good night.
Yep, have a good one.
Night. Okay. I'm gonna sit on summarize while this music plays. So, found out quite a bit about Tide and their intentions tonight. Unfortunately, at this point in our investigation, we've been split up, separated, and challenged individually. That seems to be within the Keeper's plan. Once that's done, we should be able to resume pursuit of Tai, real Tai, and come closer to wrapping this whole ordeal up, stopping this summoning that's bound to occur on New Year's Eve. That's the plan. Thank you guys for hanging out. Those of you who did. I'll be stopping now to go do my nightly ritual, and then probably for the next 45 minutes or so, probably around 11:30, 20 minutes from now, I'm just going to do a quick Animal Crossing stream before going to bed, because I do have work tomorrow. Work night, unfortunately. Back to the old schedule. So hopefully you had some fun. If you want to come back for more Monster of the Week roleplay, that is next Sunday at 8 p.m. as Keeper set. Usually lasts around 3 hours to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you like it, come back. If you like watching other games, also come back. Even better. But this session's wrapped up for today, so thank you for watching. Have a good night, and I will see you in about 20 minutes.